Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my Boot HQ, where I bring you breaking boot news as often as I possibly can. In today's video, I wanted to do sort of a Grant Stone Field Boot update, as well as discuss their newest release, which is absolutely stunning, the Grant Stone Field Boot in black Chromexcel. Let me start by saying, first and foremost, the only reason why I'm not jumping on those is because I already have these black Chromexcel Ottawa boots that are absolutely amazing, and I don't know that the camera can capture it, but Grant Stone posted a picture of their black Chromexcel field boots that are patinated up, and you can see the T-coring in them, and it's absolutely brilliant. I love it. And this leather was doing the same thing, and in fact my diesels were doing the same thing as well, starting to reveal their T-core undertones. I will start this conversation off by talking about my 3 pairs of Grant Stone field boots. So these are in Saddle Tan Badalassi, a nice off orange color. In today's video, I'm also going to show what belts I pair with these boots. It's something that I keep meaning to do more in my videos, but I keep forgetting. So the ideal belt for this pair of boots, in my opinion, so it's going to be my Pigeon tree crafting belt in, I believe it was called Hazel Sedgwick. Now, I don't see that one on his site currently, but he does have a couple that's very similar in this sort of medium brown orangey cognac color, and that is going to be the Italian Marble. And he also has the brown Tarnsjö quick release belt, which would also pair up very nicely. So then we've got the field boot in Walnut Bison, absolutely stunning field boot. This is probably the one that's been getting the most wear. It's mostly because it's just got so much texture, and I'm a sucker for Bison texture in particular. And it's just walnut is a good name for the color. It's just that really rich dark brown walnut color that just goes with everything. So easy to pair up with everything. And with this pair of boots, I've been alternating between this one. This is my Pigeon tree crafting belt with a Japanese raw brass double prong buckle, and this is in, I believe this is called Oak Conquer. This was a limited run, but he's got other belts on the site that would fit that bill. The dark Havana Sedgwick, which I also have, would match up nicely with those, though that's a much more, that's like a 90% dark chocolate, whereas this is more of like a 55% dark chocolate. Yeah, he's got a lot of good options on the site. The other one that I've been wearing with these boots is my belt from my buddy Angel at Nobleman's Apothecary. I think he only ran 1 or 2 of these, and so I don't think he is currently running this particular belt right now, but he's always got a lot of really solid belt offerings, so I would check out his site if you're interested in those. And then last but certainly not least, this is my field boot in Snuff Reverse Kudu. Snuff is a good name for it. The colorway is very similar to Snuff suede, the stuff that Alden typically uses, and this stuff is so damn soft. I'd put it somewhere between a suede and a rough out. It's soft enough to call it a suede, but it's also hard wearing enough to consider it a rough out as well. With this one, I don't have an exact match, but with this one I've been doing my London Tan Sedgwick belt from Pigeon tree crafting, as well as my natural veg tan belt from SYH Leather Goods. I will leave links to all these belts in the description below, as well as to all these boots if you're interested. That's a little bit about how I pair my belts with my boots. Now let me talk about the field boot for a second, because it's been getting a lot of attention since their release, and Grant Stone is not slowing down on them. So to be perfectly honest, I think this is just a genius makeup. I really do. I love that wedge sole that they come on as well. It makes for a very lightweight boot, but the sturdiness cannot be overstated. I've gone hiking in these, I've jumped around on rocks on these. They're so supportive. They really take a beating really nicely. That extra inch and a half on the shaft that it has compared to their other boots is really cool. I really like a taller boot. I'm finding this out. I don't want a boot like up to my knees or anything like that. I think like a 7, 8, 9, 10 inch boot is perfectly reasonable. Yeah, I think this is just the perfect height. I really like the D-rings. I know some people complain about the lack of speed hook ability here. I don't mind that at all. I think the D-rings just look at home on this boot. I don't think speed hooks would necessarily look as good as the D-rings do. The Badalassi just ages like none other. This is one of the most brilliant veg tans. It's so elegant the way that it ages and breaks in, and it really rewards you with quick patina, but it continues to patina over time. And what I really like about this model in particular is it's got this padded collar that is actually coffee suede, unlike the padded collar on the other two, which is a smooth leather. I'm not sure what it is. They look really good on both of these, but I really think the coffee suede is nice. The Bison is probably my favorite of the three, though I'd say they've all been getting equal wear. In fact, I would post pictures of them more on Instagram, but because it gets dark so early, it's really hard for me to get outside in time to be able to get pictures because it gets dark like at 4 o'clock here. It's pretty ridiculous. Let's talk about the new field boot in black Chromexcel. Wow, it's just so amazing. Like, all the field boots look really good, but this black one is really, really nice in particular. Something about black Chromexcel on a cream wedge sole I find just insanely attractive, because otherwise a black boot just looks like a black boot, you know, when it has a matching black sole. But when it's against that natural colored midsole and insole, and then with the cream wedge outsole, I think it really has a striking contrast. Really, really beautiful. They just have a really cool, like, menacing look about them, especially in darker light. I think they look classy, and they're busy, but it's not overly busy. It's not like they're trying to be busy. The same reason why I really like the diesel boot on this against this natural sole. My buddy Phil at Ashland Leather also really, really loves this diesel boot in black Chromexcel against that natural edge sole. It's the same reason why I think that this field boot is another home run. It's because I think contrasting the sole, not matching the sole with more black, is always the right move. I get really bored with black boots unless they have an exciting contrasting sole, as we see on the Grant Stone website there. Had I not already had enough black Chromexcel in my collection, I'd definitely be jumping on those. So anyways, I will leave links to that boot as well as all the other boots and all the other products in the description below. Go check them out. They're all small batch made, which is the sweet spot. Anyways, let's keep the love of boots alive, guys, and I will see y'all in my next video.